Okay. Looking good so far. Hello, everyone. Nehru here, and welcome back. Oh, the last few days have been interesting to say the least. Tried to have a bonus stream, but that ended up having to be called due to some, shall we say, rather strong technical difficulties. But at the moment, it seems like things are working smoothly again. We'll see if that sticks around. So, welcome back. It's once again time to hop into Destiny 1. Time to head Starside and, well, take a little trip down memory lane. We're still a couple of months out from the final shape, after all, and well, we're getting close to where the goal for this little series is. Getting to see the one bit of content that I missed when it first came out. In fact, we're entering into the last big buffer before that. We've finished the vanilla campaign. We've gone through all of the House of Wolves and the Dark Below, and which means now it's time for us to board the Dreadnought and to face down Oryx, the Taken King. Yeah. And yeah, this is gonna be fun because the Taken King were Destiny Destiny 1 kind of reached its own kind of golden age for a bit, where things kind of really started to come into its own. So, yeah, I've been keeping up at the grind. So, managed to finally completely master the Sunsinger. I've got it now fully upgraded. And I managed to raise my power level a fair bit, including picking up some extra exotics. No, most of my exotic weapons have been in the special slot, and a lot of them snipers. No power ones, and no primary out from that year 1 version, which is a low capped power level for the Monte Carlo. And won't be able to get the Necrochasm unless I can actually get a group to help me run through the 390 power version of Crota's End. So, we'll see whether or not that will at any point be doable. But with all that said and done, let's get started. And first things first, we should probably hit the prelude cinematic.
Once I looked up at the stars. I was a guardian. I stood against the darkness. My eyes saw hope and a future full of light. 6 of you went down into the pit. You sought revenge for those I lost. You slew a god. Crota. With his last breath, he reached out across the night. And now, the night has answered. Oryx, Crota's father. He smells the blood of his son On your hands. We have slain his brood. We have murdered his son. And now the Taken King comes for us all.
Let's begin. First mission, the coming war.
I was born the moment the Traveler died, as everything collapsed around us. Before that day, there had never been a ghost. There had never been a Guardian. I don't know much about the Traveler, but I know it made me to bring you back. And I spent a really, really long time searching for you. The Cosmodrome? Not the first place I looked. As I saw the other ghosts find their guardians, and the centuries went by, I wondered if I'd ever find you. And then, I did.
I remember everything about the day I was born. I still bear the scars. The Awoken are my family now. And I am their queen.
What a way to open things up, huh?
We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe. And now this beast has come, claiming to be king. Mara Sav bows to no one.
Narsav and her Techians. Yeah,
You
that
and
didn't
I
do
know
much
how this
to the
ends.
Dreadnought.
We've known since you escaped from that pit. The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan. Guide them, my hidden friend. It is all up to you now.
Definitely doing a decent job of setting and raising the stakes right from the get-go there. Ooh, this is gonna be fun to come back to.
Guardian, this is Commander Zavala. The Cabal base on Phobos is blasting a signal across all channels. They're willing to break transmission silence. This could be a prelude to a full-scale assault.
We're setting down on Phobos now.
I'll be monitoring your feed, Ghost. Good luck to you both.
Alright, let's do this.
Eyes up, Guardian.
I do believe that is a Stormy.
Oh, how did you guess?
Welcome.
Zavala, the Cabal are evacuating with extreme prejudice. They're getting torn up down here.
Back in time, ain't I?
Yep. A little trip through history. Part of it being just to a little nostalgia trip before the final shape, and a second also going to finally get to experience the rise of Iron, which is the one thing I was never quite able to experience back when it first came out.
Skyburner's regiment. Dead, obviously. There are no other Guardians here. I wonder who put them down.
Personally, I've not been able to keep up
Something
with
has
this.
drawn us here. I can feel it. Guardian,
I would be
I've
keeping up
asked
with the
Eris
other
Morn
things
to
like
monitor
Final
the
Shape
channel.
and whatnot, but I don't even have Strand unlocked.
Yeah, well. EVT gamer. Black Spindle? No. As in Plumbus from the clan? Nice. But no, I've not managed to get my hands on Black Spindle in this playthrough. So far, I put a few of them away just because inventory filling up. I've got things like the Hereafter, the Patience of Time, Drake's Promise, the Telesto. I'm going to need to get a team together to run through Crota's End if I want to get my hands on the Necrochasm. But no, Black Spindle I have not gotten my hands on.
Clan, you saying, eh? Run the clan, do you? Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from the clan I'm in D2.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah, crossing my fingers that that once I get to the point where I can finish with Rise of Iron, I'll be able to get a clan team together to come back here to D1 so I can hit up the Wrath of the Machine raid. Now, so long since I've been
I'm always.
back, I might be lost.
Yeah. I'm always a little iffy about joining clans and other subgroups myself. But then again, that's just most shyness, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, mostly got into this one because I got pulled in via a friend of mine.
Always nice to join a clan
What the
with
hell
friends.
was that?
Yep.
Fingertips on the surface of my mind.
Yes. Thank you for your input, Eris.
Speaking of clans and guilds and other such group play, we need to see if we can get the entire group of the Auspicious back next for another WoW session.
The whispers are
definitely.
louder.
Oh, I'm looking
I
forward to
will
showing you. I mean, I'm
endure.
sure the Coogie Weasel and I'm definitely myself looking forward to showing you Chance your Ardent Wield. At the very least. But first, obviously, we gotta go through.
A name.
We gotta first go through Bastion and Maldraxxus.
He is here.
Give your will to me.
Before we can even get close to him. Then we'll have to go through Rev. But, you know. Each of the locations is tiny. Oh, you guys will. I mean, I'm sure the entire party will love each of the
It was
locations in
his
their own
hand
way.
that transformed the Cabal.
This mission is scrubbed. Guardian, get to your ship and get out of there.
And there was the first historical encounter with the Taken. But, yeah. Definitely would be fun to go and get the Auspicious back together. I got these stories like this too. Fingers crossed for the final shape, but for the moment, I'm going to enjoy this. But yeah, it's probably gonna take me a bit of time and grinding if I want to get my hands on the ice scooter. You know, the Icebreaker would definitely be a fun one to get my hands on. Though the one exotic I would love to get my hands on and use that I never got a chance to get the first time around, I want to see if I can break things with the Pocket Infinity.
The bases are lost. We have reports of these taken across the system. Go! Get out!
I wonder why there's always the ones that break.
Our ship's landing across the airfield. Hurry!
actually consider myself lucky that I actually feel like I got a pretty decent roll on this scout rifle here. I mean, I got outlawed, firefly, and explosive rounds. So I think I've got a pretty good roll here. Shit.
Zavala, we made it to our ship. We're heading home.
belong to you. The rest await extermination. No. Gather them. I will take them all.
My contacts near Saturn say the weapon fired only once.
It's not like the Queen to attack a superior force.
How could she have known? How could anyone? We need a warlock inside the Dreadnought.
Here we go.
Our first priority must be to protect the city. Our Guardian got a good look on Phobos. Whatever it was, it turned Cabal against Cabal, wiped out their base in minutes. How long would we last?
Until we understand what we're dealing with.
They are taken.
Eris, get your rock off my map.
It hasn't spoken since Crota fell.
Ah, Miss K,
It
buddy.
speaks now, because Oryx has arrived. Come to fulfill the final covenant of his son.
But why fight the Cabal?
Not fighting. Taking. Controlling their will.
So we focus on his army. Kill these Taken until he's all that's left.
Whatever you kill, Oryx will replace.
The Dreadnought, then. How do we get past that weapon?
Without ending up like the Awoken.
I gotta go, see about a ship.
Cade, our discussion is not yet concluded.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm leaving.
And yeah, you do have a good point right there, Plum. a pretty solid after mission UI here.
Blarg.
Ah, and we now have an Orsk. Welcome.
Hello.
Just getting getting started into the fight against the Taken King.
No worries.
Oh, and we have a Zex Xenon following. Welcome. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream, and I hope you you enjoy your stay and enjoy the game. Because I am fully intending on to have the most fun I can with this.
Good. Important to keep busy at times. You folks choose the strangest things. I shall try to keep up morale.
Let's see what we got here. Rangefinder. Sling. Convenient that this thing does bonus damage against taken enemies, considering the content I'm going to be that I'm starting on. So maybe instead of leveling up the sniper rifle, I'll go with a shotgun.
Okay, I can help with this. Watch yourself.
Let's check bounties along here.
Acknowledging input.
Let's see, you've got super kills,
Check.
orbs of light, ball mages, ultras, fallen, and patrolling on Mars. Let's see if we can knock any of those out while we're going along.
To call them beasts would give them
Are you ready? The Taken are.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something. Yeah, at the very least, I'm gonna need to get the discovery of it first before I can even think about trying to get the icebreaker. So yeah, they're gonna have to do some grinding to get that one.
Damn disaster.
Warlocks sing to the sun. We walk the void. A rare few call the storm.
Finally, the quest to unlock the Arc subclass.
Go to Mars, Guardian, and seek the power of the Ark.
Cause, yeah.
Good luck, Guardian.
A reminder for those who aren't
There's the
exactly
Guardian I've been
familiar.
looking for. Look, only way to stop the Taken is to get you on the Dreadnought.
1 second. Make sure I don't miss anything Cade is saying, because, you know, he's kind of in... Well, yeah, he's seen better days.
Indeed.
We need a stealth drive. I've got one hidden in the...
Cade, what are you whispering?
Nothing? Nothing. I'll contact you in the Cosmotron. Hey. Take me with you?
I just kind of love that little Kay just silently pleading to take him with us because he hates being stuck in here.
Hmm.
I got bad news for you. Name?
And I already forgot what I was going to say because I got a little too into it.
You've heard
No worries.
what happens to the awoken.
Let's spend some motes of light to power this up a bit. Gonna need another 5 weapon parts for this. I'll stop by Banshee.
Let's get you back out there. Good eye.
Excellent. All powered up. Ready to give a little bit of an extra punch. Okay, and now we've got Carl coming in with a sub bomb. Oh, that's always a surprise.
Nice.
Alright, now... yeah, gotta wait for all the, wait for all the alerts to run their course.
Mm-hmm.
Final piece.
Anywho. Spark and Shadow. Before we move forward, let's... Oh, that's what I was talking about before. Yeah, for anyone who didn't experience T1 back in the day, when Destiny first launched, each of the 3 main classes only had 2 subclasses.
Mm-hmm.
Warlock only had the Solar and Void subclasses. Titan only had the Arc and Void, and Hunter only had the Arc and Solar. It wasn't until the Taken King that they finally gained a 3rd subclass for the missing element for each of the main classes.
Okay.
And they made a nice little event of it.
What does it mean to be a warlock? Power. Only warlocks understand true power. True power lies in knowledge, in understanding. Power channeled, not controlled. The storm is raw power. The trance is true understanding. Both are required. The Stormcaller, then, is both the question and the answer, and thus what it means to be a warlock.
Yeah, I think this is the kind of approach I think would be
My
if they were
hidden
to
agents
introduce
discovered a
a
powerful
third
vex,
darkness-based
a
subclass.
conductive mind, below the
Keep
bones of Freehold.
keep the
It has the arc source you need.
keep the
Find
subclass class stuff kind of
Won't be
the
easy.
unlocking kind
The
of
Freehold tunnels
self-contained
are still
because,
crawling with Vex.
Good.
I mean,
Storms emerge from
when
conflict.
the way they weave stasis into Beyond Light, that kind of worked a bit because, you know, it was on Europa, the place was frozen over, so it was very thematic, and the whole using darkness as a power for the first time ever, it just actually did kind of fit. But Strand, however, kind of felt tacked on in Lightfall. At least that's how I feel.
Don't shy from the darkness, Guardian.
Ikora, in a few years, I will be wielding the dark. Shying away is probably one of the last things you'll see me do when it comes to the dark.
There's an army down here.
Overcome it. They will keep you from reaching their master.
Ikora, those constructs were supercharged with arc energy. The whole area is saturated with power.
Find the conductive mind. You're not finished until its arc is yours.
The newest episode of Delicious in Dungeon sure looks tasty. We got 3 nice new recipes in it.
Yeah, one of the things that that I've been doing with Scorpio Orsk and Nickname has been getting together to watch some anime together. One of the things we've been watching recently is the show Delicious in Dungeon.
Indeed, looks like we have kelpie, porridge, and broiled with sauce in the upcoming episode.
You are making me hungry, and it is 17 minutes past midnight for me, and I should not be midnight snacking. I really shouldn't.
Ooh, I'm guessing you're across the pond?
Yep, all the way in the UK.
Ah, not that far then. Well, I'm relatively closer than Nay is. I'm in Newfoundland.
Interesting.
Yes. Yep, easternmost part of North America.
Newfoundland's Canadian, isn't it?
Hmm? Yep, that's Canada.
Yeah.
Lovely.
The province of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah, he seems to love to rub it in as just how good Tim Hortons is, and the fact that the nearest one to me stateside is like 6 hours away.
I don't rub it in. I just bring up the fact that Starbucks is relatively shite.
Well, no, I will say this. They're the power of the Timbits.
Nice.
Yes, I mean, okay. One, I did steal that from the Barnacle Day special, where they were doing that, live event thing with the show, where they were like streaming it and actually having live audience participation, and that was one of the things that the commentators said. But at the same time, I do know of Tim Hortons, and I do know of the Timbits because I do have a couple of the Canadian friends.
Nice.
We've neutralized the conductive.
Let's see, how many people actually
Then I hope you've learned from its defeat. Let's teach you to wield lightning.
Oh my, that is an ugly looking boss.
A dead one.
Oh yeah, a very dead one, considering the number of grenades you threw in its face.
I mean, I'm sure Lord Shaxx would approve.
That's fair.
You know, I think I know at least 7 people from Canada.
Nice.
Oh no, sorry, 8. Sorry, I'm just
No.
counting. I forgot Lily.
No worries. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a lot of seafood in this episode.
Oh, you're making me hungry.
I mean, some of the meals they've had so far in Delicious in Dungeon have been very, very well done. And we've also sat back and watched all of Campfire Cooking in Another World. That's just full-on foodie right there.
Yeah.
Mars. The Vex crawl
Fel
across her
and
surface,
Sui
seeking
are
out
just
rare arc storms,
total foodie
bathing in their
gluttons.
power like hot
Yep.
springs. We have located one on the far frontier. If you are to call the storm, to learn the trance, you must go. And let nothing stand against you.
No wonder we're gonna have some seafood. They're crossing a lake. So that's gonna be, well,
Find a space
stuff
to
from
clear
a
your
lake,
mind,
so
Guardian.
still would technically call that
This is how a
seafood.
Stormcaller begins.
I suppose, anyways. But we will cross that bridge later on when we watch it.
Yeah. Awesome. Kind of fun that for these missions to learn the new subclasses. The one where you actually get to use it for the first time. They put it on some of the PvP maps.
Oh.
Yeah, right now where I'm at.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Crucible's the whole PvP arena stuff in Destiny.
Yeah, I've actually had some luck with getting into Crucible matches. Not a lot, but I've actually managed to get into a few servers. Actually, in certain game modes and certain times of the day, enough people still playing Crucible here to actually get a couple of matches in.
That's good. Sadly, not exactly my cup of tea, but eh. To each their own. I like my PvE stuff.
Oh, same.
Last time I had any fun with a PvP type setup, that was Battlefield 4. And that's only because I had a bunch of crazy buddies with me.
Good. The storm is aware of you, but you need its loyalty. Do it again. The storm begins to obey. Once more, Guardian.
These of you have been making games in this third subclass pretty epic in some way.
Your lightning walks its own path. A show of force is in order. Call the lightning and become one. You will either rise a Stormcaller.
I'm guessing this is another one of those solo missions you need to do.
I honestly don't remember if this is required to be solo, or if you can do it with the others in there with you.
Ah.
And now, time to play.
A Stormcaller rises. Let's turn our attention to the Vex. They're here for the Ark. Show them the Ark.
Oh yeah, this is the whole Sidious class, isn't it? Unlimited power and all that jazz.
Yep.
None stand against you, and the wind is at your back. You are a Stormcaller, and you wear the mantle well. The storm is both an answer and a question. As you carry your spark from this place, remember this. and teach this lesson to those that would drag you from the skies.
Very nice. Yeah, nice that they give that with the new throw when they start you find where you have your first grenade and all the base abilities unlocked already.
Hmm.
Nate?
Hmm?
I'll say this, but no offense, that particular wallet subclass is complete bullshit.
Mm.
In the best way! Because it's OP as fuck for that stupid lightning. The number of times I've been Darth Sidious to death in the Crucible by a warlock using that is...
I mean, it does feel like the proper DPS build for a warlock.
It kind of is, yeah.
I mean, the fire one definitely feels like a support healer type one, with some of its functionality.
More so in D2. Because
a lot of the builds that I think each of the classes in D1 had, each of the classes had one of their subtypes. That's one of the subclasses changed from D1 to D2. Like the Hunter, for example, the Arc Strider was the replacement Arc class for D2.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the Hunter's original Arc class was, but
Blade Dancer.
I remember it was the replacement. That's the one.
Yeah. I am kind of looking forward to one of the things they're doing in Final Shape. They're giving the Warlock a new Solar Super that's reminiscent of Sunsinger. Because I've been playing mostly Singers in this thing, and I forgot how fun it can be to just pop your super, have extra damage resistance, and just throw all the grenades.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I was scratching my arm under my sleeve, or inside my sleeve, and I couldn't get my arm out my sleeve.
Yeah. I doubt though with the new Sunsinger inspired super, I doubt they're gonna give us back the whole you can use Radiance to self-res.
Well, that seems a little OP, yeah.
I mean, I've actually used. Finally, I was able to use that trick in some of those Crucible matches that I was able to get into off stream, where I try to go to take a point, the entire team would just pile on me, kill me, and once they've got their backs to me trying to take the point back, pop the super, revive, and just throw all the grenades and wipe the entire team.
Nice.
That's what it feels like to be on the dealing end.
Mm.
And I can't count how many times I tried it. Why was the few times I could get into a raid back in D1 to have a raid that's just pulled out from just failing because we all wiped. We're about to go and Warlock self-res, save the day. Let's do the chain res and get back to the position. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the new Warlock Solar Super that's harkening back to Sundancer, because I want to throw all the grenades again. I mean, you can still do that to an extent with the sun bracers. It just takes a little bit more setup, and that you need to get a powered melee kill in order to trigger a short window of throwing all the grenades. Which some might say, because I've seen some arguments saying that since we have the sun bracers, we don't need the old Sun Singer, but
Checking. Goodbye.
The duration that the super can last is a whole lot longer than what that exotic can give you.
Mm-hmm.
Always interesting.
She did not know what she faced.
Just swap this on real quick and to grab this experience.
Wake up.
The power of an arc storm surges at your fingertips. I can feel it. You are a Stormbringer, in title and strength and power.
I wonder.
Good. Hope this works.
And
Stay
there's
safe out
there's the Warlock quest for you using your class abilities in the Crucible.
Oh, wait, there's some quests that required you to do Crucible?
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep. I mean, I've been trying to work on the ones for the other two, which I've managed to get most of them by trying to get in Crucible when there's a Mayhem playlist that's the featured. Because, you know, Mayhem means your ability regen is turned up to the nth degree.
Okay.
So first you gotta get kills with your powered melee, then you gotta get kills with your grenade, and the step that I'm farthest on right now is the one for getting multi kills with your supers. So that can be a little bit mixed. You need to basically get enough point where you can get a bunch of players together for you to smash them with your
just
super.
beyond the Hellmouth.
Jesus.
Okay, we got.
So now, was there a reason you picked a Warlock of all classes?
Two reasons. One, Warlock was the one class I gave the least amount of attention to back in D1, because started off as a Titan because when I first came into Destiny at launch, I was still mostly in the Halo mindset because Bungie, but I ended up evolving thanks to a certain plucky rogue that would rather be anywhere else than where he is right now. I ended up evolving into a Hunter main.
Lovely!
Oh, really?
We've played Destiny 2 together. I'm a Hunter, I remember.
Oh, right. Sorry, it's been a while.
We literally adventured. We literally adventured. What was it? Mars, was it?
And if it was
Mars, we were adventuring.
If it was Mars, then yeah, that it has been a while, because Mars as a full-on destination hasn't been. That was thrown. That was sunset a while ago.
I know it was before the big vaulting happened.
So yeah, if it's that, then it's been a couple years since we last last saw each other's star side.
Good point. Good point.
But yeah, that's so I ended up opting to go Warlock because one, I didn't get a chance to. I gave the least amount of attention compared to Titan, which is the one I started with, and Hunter, which became my main, and two. I wanted to actually take advantage of and finally get to experience being able to use the self-res, although I found myself evolving to just doing the reduced damage and just spamming all the grenades, because the self-res drastically reduces the duration of your super.
Fair.
So I'd rather have
actually I just remembered the main time we actually played Destiny 2, like one of the last times. I know we played a few. I think the first time was after a WoW stream, actually.
In that case, then it truly has been quite a while, because, like you said, we need to see if we can try and get everyone together so we can get the auspicious rolling again on a more regular basis.
Absolutely.
What people don't get is you have to think like the enemy. Don't have to like it.
Yeah.
We do need to build up some of that consistency.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Well, hopefully by then I'll be doing streams myself.
I suppose that potentially opens up the possibility of future collabs then.
There you go.
Turns out Crota does have a father. His name is Oryx, and he's come all this way to kill you. We're not gonna let him. Oryx controls the Taken from a dreadnought near Saturn, but we can't get close without a stealth drive. Lucky for us, I hid one at the top of an old colony ship before I got roped into the Vanguard.
How do you know it's still there?
You better hope it's there. You won't survive the dreadnought without it.
Alright. Time to go and loot Cade's old stash. With his blessing, of course.
Cade, we've got a real problem down here.
Let me guess. 4 arms, wear cloaks, smell real bad.
Not fallen. Taken.
Thought we'd have more time.
You're getting shot up a lot.
There are a lot of taking here.
Except you don't run out of ammo.
Yep. Another reminder for those who might be watching who are more used to the current D2 versus even older D2 and D1. Primary ammo wasn't always unlimited.
Yeah, I thought that was funny when we were when I started off here with it, and I was like, why do I have like unlimited ammunition for like my kinetic weapon?
Yeah, they changed that sometime after. Sometime after they added darkness as an element to the game, like sometime after they added stasis to the game, I think.
Okay. I just thought it was odd because I remember from like the streams I mentioned to you, Nader, now of people playing, like they would be like running out of ammo a lot. I'm like, huh, okay. I was like, okay, it's probably a D2 thing.
Yeah, it was beginnings of like the beginnings of D2, like all the way from Red War to Warmind to all the way like Trials of Osiris. Even like what was it like?
Phobos if you don't
what was
find
it?
that stealth
Even
drive.
even Forsaken,
Yeah.
the ammunition was still limited. It was only around the time when we got, like, when Stasis was added to the game that, like, the ammunition became unlimited for kinetic.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I mean, heck, here in D1, you actually could purchase and use ammo synthesis items to generate ammo.
Yeah. I remember them like having that item. Like, oh, okay. I remember like them like making the ammo and shit when they really needed it.
Yeah. Now in D2, you use rally banners to just max out your ammo.
Huh. Okay.
Rally banners back in D2's launch used to work for all 3 types of ammunition and your super bar, and basically they finish like cooldowns, charge your super, and restore all your ammunition.
Huh. Okay.
Hell, you could even use them. You could even use them in.
So let me know when you're there.
It wasn't Gambit. It was that other mode that was added with Gambit. What was it?
Reckoning?
That's the one. I think that's the one where you got the where you can get the Gambit armor.
The door's already open.
Yeah. You went into Reckoning to get the Gambit armor with all the class item buffs, because at that point in Gambit you had the different roles, and we got the armor sets. You gained bonuses for that role, and then you took it into Gambit Prime.
Yep, I used to love Gambit Prime.
Oh, same.
I never did get a full tier 3 set though. I would have loved to have gotten a collector set and unleashed a giant primeval on the enemy. Not a large primeval, a giant one.
Yeah.
Because they would have never gotten rid of a giant blocker.
Oh, that's one thing that still kind of upsets me, that I was never able to actually spawn a giant blocker. Even when I was able to actually get a full 3 set, I could never get to the 20 modes without dying.
What are the chances the elevator?
Yeah, it would have been fun to get the 20 modes, because I know it usually would cap out at 15 unless you had the collector set.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't let you spawn the giant blocker. But if you got the 20 and you spawned that giant blocker,
that would have been so fun. Just dropping that monster on the other team.
Oh, I miss Gambit Prime.
Same. Yeah.
Especially since I used to play a lot of Invader as well.
Yeah, I most often ended up playing as a Sentry, actually.
Yeah, when I started getting into a good groove, I was an Invader, so I was very good at going into the enemy base, especially because my heavy was a rocket launcher with homing.
A few months later, the Cosmodrome was there.
Not to mention, I also had the what was it? I was also using like the
How do we find your stealth drive?
I wasn't using Gunslinger. What was I using?
Took me days to get it working. It's a little unstable, so watch your step.
Oh god, it was at one class that was added with Forsaken, but or Solar.
Yeah, that's the Fallen. Probably trying to get the Taken off their backs. See
That's
if
the
you can
one.
reroute the power.
I would use that a lot to cause a lot of havoc. Or if I wasn't using a rocket launcher, I'd use a machine gun. And you know how devastating those are in Gambit.
Once you get the bridge working, my stash is in the ball on top of the colony ship.
We're still waiting for details on this plan of yours, Cade.
Yeah.
So what would happen would be I would invade the enemy team, wearing some of the invader set, since I never got a full like tier 3 set. So I had like up to a tier 2 like invader set. I would invade the enemy team with the machine gun. I just gun the poor bastards down. Sometimes they'd kill me, but like 9 times out of 10, when I was like on a roll, I would probably end up being sent back to my team's base on my team's side before the enemy team could kill me. Mostly because I couldn't find the entire enemy team to wipe out, but I would do some massive damage to them.
Yeah. For me as a Sentry, I'd stay nearby by the bank, but still trying to pick off enemies from a distance to let the others others, the collector and the slayer, go and take as many motes as possible. And as soon as a blocker would come in, burn the sucker down.
Yep.
Doubly so
the main reason
if an invader came in.
All right, back in business.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey,
I think the main reason they ended
stash
up
and
like
watch yourself
sunsetting
on
Gambit
that bridge.
Prime at the very least was because a lot of people didn't understand it, and just, let's be fair, without the actual armor setting, because it does rely on light. Gambit does rely on your light level, unlike most.
Any advice on which way to go?
Yeah. Up.
My Twitch crashed for a moment.
Yeah, it's something I gotta keep an eye on, because sometimes it feels like things want to mess with me a bit. And I remember you! And he still got me, you bastard. Okay. Oh, I forgot to switch back to the shotgun. Alright. Try and boot me, you bastard!
What's the matter, Nate? Don't like being booped?
When the booping involves me being sent to my death and respawn, yeah, kinda. And let's not.
Don't look down.
Hey, Ghost, I'm looking down. Yeah, nice view from up here.
For both our sakes, Nate, don't look down.
thing seemed pretty mad. Oryx must still be holding a grudge for us. You know, killing Crota.
Things won't get any easier on the Dreadnought. You find my stealth drive?
Are you sure it's still here?
It's like all things. You gotta know where to look. Enter frequency 5982, Ghost.
Oh, I'm assuming the stealth drive is how you get on board Dreadnought.
Places are always in plain sight.
Ah,
Transmat it
gotcha.
out of there. I'll get it set up. Just do me a favor. If you find anything else I've hidden, leave it for me. There'll be treasure enough for everyone on the Dreadnought.
Cade. I thought I'd say that again, to be quite honest.
There's a reason why I missed that bastard. It grows on you after a while.
Maintenance pending. Requesting visual confirmation.
You'd know that
Yep,
Cade
that's
is
the
the reason
last
I
one.
became a hunter, right?
Port side.
Same.
Confirmed.
Same here.
Interest in tech, Cade. Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got the sign off on all launches. Need a log while I'm letting it go.
Stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? We'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
Thanks, Cade. Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know who's gonna be flying that.
As the newbie, I do not.
The Guardian.
Yeah. I mean, who else is going to send into what would otherwise be a suicide mission?
Mm-hmm.
Any Guardian, to be honest. Let's be fair, now.
Well, I mean, at this point in time, they're what? They're just crackerjack prizes, the Guardians are?
I mean, at this point, our specific Guardian, and by extension, every player Guardian, we've gone and killed Atheon in the Vault of Glass, and we've killed Crota in Crota's End on the Moon. So we're starting to rack up some noticeable kills here.
Mm-hmm.
It only took one blast from the Dreadnought.
When you're through, it'll never fire again.
Oh yeah, I forgot he basically, boomed a hole in the
Everybody's
ring.
got stealth tech and a ship that smells like hive. Good luck, Guardian.
Activating stealth drive. I'm picking up fluctuations in the power conduit.
Relax. I modified the tech myself. Probably just Saturn's radio storms running interference.
It's malfunctioning.
Did you break my stealth drive?
You think they can see us?
I think so.
I think they can see us!
What happened? Everything all right?
Why wouldn't we be all right? We're just stuck here with no ship and no transmat zone.
Great. Told you my stealth drive would work.
Welcome to the Dreadnought.
All right. I'd like to tell you the strength of the city is behind you, but as long as that Dreadnought's still firing, we can't risk reinforcements. Head inside, see if you can find whatever's powering that weapon.
Gotta love the view.
Hello, person. Someone just popped in. Carol.
Yeah, welcome.
Be sneaky.
It probably helps that when I've got the Streamlabs open, that it mutes all notification sounds.
That is very fair. So, Carol, are you being caboose sneaky?
Well, I'm not being sneaky at all now. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Head pats. Hands a mango.
Same thing we saw right before Phobos fell apart. Might be some kind of probe. Expect trouble. The bridge across just vanished.
Give me a second. I'll check with Eris. Yeah, she says it's probably just a resonance spell, whatever that is. So just don't trust anything.
Oh. You gotta hate those pesky disappearing bridges, don't you, Nay? Oh yeah, I faintly remember this being a thing in that raid for this place, isn't it?
Yep, King's Fall. Ah, hive worms.
According to the world's grave, the hive ingests those worms, not for sustenance, but survival. Spores, moths, and worms, all things Earth's ancestors believed grew from the dead. Just a thought.
Oh, look at that little tiny larvae thingy.
Yeah, the very thingy that if you feed it, it gives you great power, but it'll eventually get to the point where it's insatiable and will end up killing you because nothing you can do to satisfy.
Oh, those are the thingies you talked about. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Those are the hive
nice,
worms.
It's nice to have an image to go to them. Ah, I see Carl does not approve of worms.
Any luck with the weapon?
We've only scratched the surface of the Dreadnought.
Hive keep vital operations.
Is this one of those moments, Carl, of Hans, get me the heavy flammer?
And I think I missed it. That's important.
That energy powers the weapon. Cade, what do we do?
Okay, hold on. Eris is going on about breaking the necrotic... just shoot it.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
There's a shield up. Let me take it down for you.
Oh yeah, usually if it's glowy like that, yeah, that's something important.
Okay, it's
It
down.
tends to react not very well.
Other channels to the weapon.
Find them.
I mean, a lot of things don't react well to bullets. Oh no, what's the sauce?
Greetings, plebs. I have come from torturing V to now torture you. I am not sorry.
Yeah, just remember though, right now, I've also got space magic that I can use to throw all the grenades at you.
I mean, I feel like I have been challenged, and if she is going to suffer the Levander. So, in the stream, I was making a joke, and she basically challenged me to donate, and she'll put a Levander in her party. She didn't think I would do it.
Considering that last night she didn't think that that her stream would push her to set the new all-time affiliate record for Hype Train number 13. She's been doing a lot of underestimating people this week.
Levander, huh? No chillin'?
Yeah.
He didn't like it. She was dissing. It went from, I'll pay you to stop, and then, as that was paid to stop dissing, and then it's like, you know what? I will pay you to put Levander in your party. And she put in text, put your money where your mouth is. So I did. And when it went through, she didn't think I would do it.
The weapon's cycling down. Let's find
And I'm
another
almost tempted to gather a conspiracy to donate just to keep the Levander in the party.
Well, I mean, first she has to go and get one.
Oh, I know.
I did at least
she
tell
made
her
the declaration that she only has to have it for a day because she felt that the fate hasn't been challenged enough. I am now tempted to just gather a group of people and we're gonna all just bomb the bar.
Hmm.
Then again, if they just do it just to get the Levander off the party, I will find that amusing. Because either way, it's gonna cause interesting things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've started a war on the stream and I'm not sorry. But how is the war going with Destiny?
I've managed to infiltrate the Dreadnought, and I'm currently working on taking down their super weapons so I can set up a transmit zone so everyone can come in and fight the
Is that so?
So Scorpio, you ready for Delicious in Dungeon later on?
For which one?
Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh, new episode of that?
Yes, remember, every Thursday a new one gets dropped. This one seems to be a nice seafood-inspired one. We have 3 recipes.
Oh, nice. We should also see if Tis Time for Torture Princess got another episode, because I think that one is still ongoing.
Think so, because I think we watched 6 last time, but I don't know when that one drops.
I'm going. It's time for torture. Princess.
Kate, what's our next move?
Episode list.
We need that transmat zone up and running. There's a massive hull breach near your position. That'll be your best bet.
Oh, I recognize this spot. This is where we start the Kingsfall raid.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like there's gonna be 12, but the rest are unknown.
Ah. Well, I mean, that fits. I mean, Campfire Cooking had 12 too.
Actually, I'm using the... If I look at the dates that they're posted... Episode 6 was the 13th. Oh, it comes out Tuesdays.
Gotcha.
So the next one, if it keeps the pattern... Oh yeah, it's doing a weekly Tuesday release, so the next one is going to be... next Tuesday on the 20th. Also, I think the game audio is louder than people talking. By just a smidge.
At the very least on my end, it sounds decent enough. But then again, I've also had that issue recently with
Cabal ship, Skyburner's
Streamlabs being a bit of a bust.
I mean, just because this audio sounds good, what's going to you, doesn't mean that that's the volume that Streamlabs is going to be streaming it at.
That's fair.
If it wants to be a butt.
On my end, the stream's just being laggy, but I think that's just because it's stuck in 4.7/2060.
Oh, I thought it was me where the stream was being laggy.
Nope, it's been a little wonky at times, and it's funny with Nae's avatar. Every now and then, her avatar basically gets stuck in, like, on my stream. Well, no, it gets stuck in, like, bedroom eyes mode. It's funny.
Como say what now?
Like, you've never heard that term before?
No, I've heard that term before, but...
No, I'm just saying every now and then, like, when it gets a little bit laggy and, it gets stuck onto a frame, most of the time it's stuck in that type of, look. Like, it catches you midway through blinking. I just find it funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are amusing.
Uh-huh.
It feels like even with taking the game processing over to my console, I still have to worry about upgrading the potatoes.
I mean, I don't think the lag's on your end, it's just because we're stuck in 4.7/2060. I like watching streams in 480.
You're stuck in... I'm stuck on 720.
Yeah, Sam. That's what I just said. I said I prefer watching streams in 480 because my connection handles that a lot better. It's just that this is stuck in 720 and also 60 frames. It gets a little wonky at times.
I mean, I'm gonna say something controversial. I mean, people love or hate Twitch. I honestly prefer YouTube streaming only because you can actually go back on chunks and you don't have... on chunks, like if it does the lag or buffering. where like
Yeah.
if you get buffers for more than a minute, you lose a huge process where you have to go back and watch the video archive to get it. Where the YouTube, you can just go back, see it, and then you can just speed it up to where it catches up to the live, and then it'll just continue on.
Yeah, the YouTube one's pretty nice like that.
That's, I think, the only reason I like the YouTube one, but I mean, it's understandable where both YouTube and Twitch both have their issues.
Oh yeah. Neither of them's perfect. Oh, look, tongue.
I honestly think that's the only feature I wish Twitch had. It's an interesting tonk.
It is. It's a Hoover.
That would be a Cabal tank.
Unorthodox mission. Your victory, no matter the method, is a Vanguard victory. You have our thanks.
Everyone loves a bad idea when it works. Now, excuse me, Guardian, I have to go have an uncomfortable conversation with Eris about her ship. Get home safe.
You know, I've noticed that Discord did an interesting update.
Well...
Yeah, if you look, it shows the icons like who's playing a game, who's screen sharing, and who's in a voice call.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That was neat.
Thought it was a glitch for a moment when I've noticed that, but seeing it more and more, it's, oh, it actually is showing what people are doing. Interesting.
And with that, we finally have the Dreadnought unlocked.
Nice.
So now we've got the full D1 map available to us, at least that I'm aware of. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff that happens with Siva on Earth takes place in the Plaguelands section of Old Russia. Okay, first things first, return to the tower and check in with Cade.
These engrams predate the collapse. Very fine. Return if you will.
Oop, 371. Power is slowly creeping up there. Yeah, if I'm lucky, I'll actually be able to start getting some 380 stuff that's I don't have to spend a large number of legendary marks on.
Looks like I gotta bounce. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Later.
Thanks for coming.
No worries.
Always nice to have you here, Stormy.
Of course. Take care, all.
Later.
Take care of yourself.
Take care. bonus engram from that one bounty.
I think I've improved
Nice.
the description. Nothing is impenetrable. I shall try to keep up morale.
Welcome, nickname. I'm here torturing Nay. Have you joined in on the fun?
I can torture. What are we doing? How are we torturing?
With kindness.
Oh, okay.
Yes, let's go get Tortura. I'm sure we can use her help. Or we could amp it up and get the bean.
Rip that beast wide open. But my wings are clear. Go talk to Zavala.
Well, that one slime anime might be a good one, too.
Good work, Guardian. Oryx has bled us. It's time we bleed him in return.
Which one? The one with all like the slimes that Buddy has?
It's like that witch that killed slimes for 300 years or something.
Oh yeah, that one.
Ilebax level killing slimes for 300 years. I think I've seen that one. Looks like good.
Yes, you've seen it. I fucking showed it to you.
I said I've seen clips of it.
You've seen it.
Me. Oh, nickname. Speaking of tis time for Torture Princess, we need to mark that next Tuesday is going to be episode 7.
Oh yeah.
Episode 7 is going to be dropping.
Well, glad you're enjoying the series.
Are you kidding? After seeing the warm-up that Father Dearest did, and he called that a warm-up, I want to see.
Oh, it's great. I will tell you this: you get to see Mom soon.
Oh dear God, I don't know if I'm ready to see Mommy Dearest. I have no idea why I'm referring that way. I'm just gonna shut up and drink my coffee.
Hey, calmly mention the thing. You. Ugh, hooker in mouth.
Oryx could be anywhere on the Dreadnought. With time, we
But yeah, nickname. Looks like we have a good episode of Delicious at the moment.
And I do have one I want to show you. It's like Diary of a Crazed Family, or however you pronounce it. It's like Kiyosaki no Nikki or something like that.
Okay. Well, the episode of Delicious, we're gonna have some seafood.
Ooh, I like seafood.
We have 3 meals, it seems, for that episode.
Survival is a temporary. I don't know why picturing seafood. My mind instantly went to calamari.
Well, I mean, the first meal sounds like we're gonna be eating Fae.
Oh dear.
Well, it's Kelpie. Kelpie is one of the Faes.
That's not a crash site, it's a beachhead.
I still say my favorite chapter slash part.
Draw them out.
My favorite part is when they're like, I want to piggyback ride with you.
So wait, would Kelpie be far from calamari then?
I'd have to look at their intro again because I honestly have forgotten a little bit Fae than I once know. I think Kelpies though are.
Water Kelpie, shape-shifting spirit, fox and Irish, great white horse-like creature.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay. I was gonna say like I was trying to remember. Does it look like a human? No, it's just straight up beast-looking thing. So.
No, it'd be more like a horse.
Yeah. But still, at the end, it's a type of beast, but it's still Fae related. Well, Fae adjacent.
Oh God! I just looked it up, and Kelpies look terrifying.
Oh yeah, they are not pretty. They're ugly as sin.
Kelpies are interesting in general.
Yeah.
This is like one of the first images I found.
Yeah. Are you surprised by these?
Hey, this one doesn't look bad. This one actually looks adorable. And then my definition of adorable is probably someone else's definition, but...
Oh god, yeah, Pathfinder Kelpies are... definitely put a paper bag over that.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the Pathfinder Kelpie?
They haven't after all this time. It must be a base of operations.
No.
Nope.
I just
nope.
did an image search for Kelpie mythology.
Do you want me to actually post the image of this Pathfinder Kelpie? Because it's, like I said, it's uglier than sin.
I'm looking at...
I'll post it. Don't you worry.
Oh. Well then. I was honestly expecting something more aquatic, not beast-like. I'm gonna make sure I'm looking at the right one.
Okay, considering each episode of the anime seems to have a few episodes, we might get the sports thing next episode.
That, Scorpio, is a Pathfinder Kelpie.
Give me a second. I'm pouring myself some new coffee.
No worries.
I bet they're here in the Dreadnought somewhere.
The foam. Okay, let's see.
Oh, nice. There's a
Oh!
terminal nearby. It should have
Like I said, it's uglier than sin.
Because when I looked up Kelpie, I got this one, but I looked at the source, and it's apparently 2nd edition.
There's lots of different versions of Kelpie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from... I just saw Archives of Nephis, it's like, oh, this is what a Kelpie is, because Archives of Nephis is a good one for Pathfinder source.
Yeah, generally speaking they are, but they do differentiate between 1st and 2nd.
But yeah, I didn't see the 2nd edition. I just glazed over that and just saw Pathfinder edition.
He's protected in the center of the Dreadnought, reachable only through something they call...
Yeah, I think Archives of Nephis, if I recall, basically have 1st edition, 2nd edition Pathfinder, and they got Starfinder on there for some reason.
Well, I mean, Starfinder's its own separate thing.
Yeah, all of them are their separate thing, but they got it on Archives of Nephis.
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of stuff in Starfinder.
There. I've actually played both versions, and I'm honestly not sure how I feel about between the two of them. Like, 2nd edition is interesting character builder-wise, I've found. Where it's more of a point buy. Than a roll, if I recall.
Uh-huh.
We found the Cabal team headed for the Rupture. They're outnumbered by Taken.
So, is that weapon an assault rifle styled or a sniper style?
The one I'm using? Scout rifle.
Yes.
Scout rifle.
Okay, I don't know why, but when I saw the power of lightning, I just all of a sudden thought Emperor Palpatine for a moment.
I mean, she is basically playing that subclass. That's the super for that one.
Oh, that's an interesting enemy.
Those Cabal won't last much longer.
That one certainly has a lot of HP.
Oryx just recruited a Centurion.
And
Let him take all
he's been taken.
He won't be around long enough for it to matter.
You know, it reminds me, there's a different arguments I've seen on video games where they feel like it seems like most developers nowadays, their idea of higher difficulty is we're gonna make the enemies bullet sponges.
That must be the rupture.
And how that feels like it doesn't make the game difficult, it just makes it more tedious.
Toland spoke of statues the Hive used to navigate ruptures.
We'll look for them. I'll see if it's still active. It's linked to the rupture, but I can't understand how the Hive control it. Let's try another statue.
One down.
Yes, the statues control where the rupture leads. They could deliver us to Oryx.
So it looks like another.
It's dead. But something's happening at the rupture.
The rupture's opening.
The Thrall will smother your light. Do not underestimate them as Carlo did.
Forget about the thrall. Get through that rupture.
I don't think we're going that way.
Then it's true. Only the Ascendant can will a rupture to open.
There's something Ascendant passing through right now.
Nickname posted mythical kitties that are just majestic.
Yes. Yes, I did. The funny thing is, I was just looking up healthy creature in the gift category, and I found it.
Oh look, we have a Cerberus kitty. That's cute.
Okay, this is too cute not to do.
No.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
Leafian's nice.
Oh, there you are.
I mean, it's not quite Oryx, it's a ghost of it, isn't it?
Yep, an echo.
Oh, I did not realize Loveland was 9 feet tall, 9 feet 8 inches. That is a big boy or girl.
Well, aren't they mostly female?
Become ascendant.
They can be male though. They might be mostly female, but
Head back to the tower when you
Yeah, I know it's like a pretty low chance of it being a male.
I actually have a male one.
Oh.
I'd have to go log in and check mine, which I'm not gonna be able to really do until after stream.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
To check the Lavender I've got.
Oh my god. Yes. How did... I mean, you drink coffee, Scorpio.
I mean, I've seen coffee cups where they do that.
Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It's 30%, to 70%. So 30% male, 70% female.
You know, that's interesting since... Oh god, that just makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
If you know they're... Actually, you want to know a worse? Do you know the pal with the arms?
Huh?
You mean the one that is effectively a noose?
Yeah, the one that floats, has long arms. The pal entry to that one. People usually tied up criminals and put them on a post. That pal will come and basically flay the individual alive, ripping off their skin. The crystallized version is even worse. It'll rip the hairs off the body.
Oh, Foxicle. That's cute.
They don't hold back on the darkness of those entries.
We must make you an ascendant high.
Oh, have you caught a Foxicle yet? It's very cute. Yeah.
We failed, but these pieces of his journal kept me.
Give me a second.
Oh, I'm looking at the image. They do look adorable.
They are.
I don't think I have yet because...
Yeah, because I'm
it's
currently...
probably going to be in the winter biomes.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've already seen where everyone's favorite ice fair is too in the wild.
Do you mean Chillet?
Yep. Like the non-boss one.
That's gonna be nice. Because it kinda gets sick of harassing the boss, trying to catch it and whatnot, and having to wait like 10 minutes or so for it to respawn.
Yeah, they're up by where I got my,
But Crota was only a servant of his father.
whatever the hard-to-find mineral is, the one for making circuit boards. I want to say quartz. Yeah, that's where my quartz mines too is. By where a bunch of them spawned.
The sun was dead, and we invited the wrath of Oryx.
I have an idea where Wixen might be.
Taker of will.
Oh yeah, I've already found Wixen.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them up by the chasm over there. I'd have to show you where it's to, but it's a pretty good spot. That's also where the little flambébés are too.
Oh god, that is so true.
But I've already found basically the best fire one so far. Suzaku. It does tier 3 fire, kindling, and nothing but that.
You know,
it's pretty good.
I've seen people make memes of this, and I want to do it. I want to get the breeding ranch, and I want to just get a Wixen and a Catris and just see what happens when you put them together.
You get the genders right.
No, I was gonna make it a steamy girl on girl. Yes, I'm gonna make sure.
I mean, you could try.
Hold fast to your
If I wanted to do that, I would probably write a fanfic on that.
You still owe me a lot of shit.
I owe a lot of people a lot of shit.
Yeah, you have a knack for working up those kinds of debts.
Yeah, at this point, I'm surprised I don't got the fucking mafia after my ass yet. Wait, I probably do.
You do. Remember?
So you can pass through an interdimensional portal on the Dreadnought and kill Oryx. Ferris?
It must be done before Oryx turns his
Who's the mafia again?
to this realm.
Technically there's 3, but that's besides the point. You should know, it should be in your notes, my buddy.
I know I have noted on the notes, unless the Bloody Kingdom is a mafia of sorts.
I mean, that's an empire, but that's besides the point. Huh. Okay, so you can breed those together, you get an Astagon. That's neat. Holy fuck, that thing is terrifying looking.
What?
The Astagon, the Ravager of Stars.
Ooh, I think I know that one.
Apparently if you breed a Suzaku and a Relaxosaurus, that's what'll pop out.
Oh, I have a Relaxosaurus.
Yeah, that would be the bastard child that pops out of that.
I should probably read it.
Huh. And apparently Penking and Bushi together makes Anubis.
The Dreadnought shields the hive from
Penguin Pirate and Fire Samurai makes a Jackal guy.
our light would be as a dying sun.
I don't think Toland was my
I know Anubis is on my list of to get.
I mean, Anubis is pretty darn powerful. I mean, it's got hand working 4, mining 3, and transporting 2.
That means that they're capable of getting a level 5.
Crota's essence must
Yep.
They're essentially a level 45 to catch, though.
Yep, or you can breed them. Like, apparently that's what happens if you breed a Penking and a Bushi together.
Yes, but you have to crap around trying to get the ingredients to make the cake.
Yeah, all you gotta really do is get in the list, get one of the bees and you're good.
Yeah,
then
bee guard.
Yeah, then you get a steady source of honey, which is the one pain in the ass ingredient for a cake. Everything else is doable. Yeah, I could actually finally make use out of a breeding pen, even though I got like 400 honey at this point.
Let me see if Toland's journal has any.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be looking and curious if they actually go through with what they said they would if they got X amount of likes.
Oh, the sex.
Yeah. Okay, that's a strange combo. Am I right? The Messenger of Death. You can get one by breeding a direwolf and a Gumas together. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, with some of these ones I actually can do. Like, I could actually get a Kitsune because I got an Ursox and a Bronze Cherry. Oh, Kitsune is pretty baller. The Guardian of the Azure Flame. Oh. Sadly, they're only a kindling too. Oh. Really? You can write it though. Oh, and it's got the same functionality as Ursox. While writing one of these, you won't be affected by code. Oh, actually no, it's even better. This one does both code and heat. Interesting. I might need to breed that. At least, well, I'll probably have to breed them just to get it added into the booklet. But I will definitely need to go off and finally get a pen king for myself at some point.
Well, there's the boss, or you can go to the sanctuary to get one.
Or I can visit a black market here and buy one.
It's gone. Oryx just took an ogre.
Not even Oryx can control an ogre. Unless
Wow.
it's taken.
Okay. A brown cherry and a flock makes a brown cherry aqua. Huh. Interesting.
I mean, I know there's a different version of Alexosaurus. It's Alexosaurus Lux.
Yeah.
And does it still
Yeah, that's the
hold
electric
whisper of
version.
Crota's soul?
I've already come across the Dinosaur Lux.
No matter.
Yeah, there's a bunch of interesting mons up in the desert. That's also where you find Lovender in the wild.
So Horny lives in desert.
Yeah, they actually they roam around in like packs of like 4. That's also where the explosive the suicidal toucans are in the wild too.
Oh, I've seen a few suicidal toucans in the top left.
Yeah, they've been over in like the green areas, but it seems to be where they spawn a lot.
More common.
Yeah, more common. Oh shit! I can actually breed a Grisbolt. That's a Masanda and a Rayhound. Okay.
And time to make a hasty retreat.
Oh. Oh shit! And okay, if I get the Kutsun and the Astagon, I can actually breed a Shadowbeak. What are you good at? Shadowbeak is... oh, you're actually rather horrible. Ooh, but you're an actual one I can actually use as a flying mount. It drops an innovative technical manual. I'm guessing a manual that gives a lot more points than the one that the owl drops. Huh. Neat. Okay. Oh, Bushi and Arsox make Blaze Hells. What does a Blaze Hell do? Ooh, the Crimson Goliath. Oh, that's not a bad combo. Kindling 3 and Lumbering Tail. Huh. Interesting. Okay, and in the wall.
That's an interesting one.
Which one?
Felbat.
Oh yeah, there's a boss one in the top left, I believe. Honestly.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
is the entry for it, and I'm looking at it. It's like, I want to know, but I don't. Attack it from the shadows. This pal traps its prey within its cloak-like wings. It's probably best not to know what happens within them, or why the inside of its wings are stained red.
I mean, it's coming from its lifesteal ability, so... I mean, it's pretty nice. It's got medicine, production 3, which is pretty good.
Oh, I have one that's like Med 3, I can't remember what it was, but it was a grass type.
Yeah, you're probably talking about the moth.
I don't think it was the moth, it was like bipedal or humanoid.
Huh. Could it be the chipmunk? So another chipmunk's got medicine, but I don't think it's a 2, it's a 1.
No, let's see.
Ooh. Would be nice to actually get my hands onto a Jetragon at some point.
Oh, it was a Patilla. No, they had medicine too.
Don't know which one that is.
It's Patilla, Lady of the Garden.
They've warded it with 2 locks this time.
No, it's maybe Patalia, not Patilla.
Ooh. That one's just a straight up improvement over a Van Worm. The Phalaris. Sentinel of Dawn. Got Kindling and Transporting 3. I could actually breed one of those. Huh. I see, so that's made from a Bandworm and an Anubis, so I first need to get the Anubis. Okay.
Oh dear, it seems like the oh right, I picked the PAL up from the black market.
Yep. Lots of black marketeers out there. I've got a few marked down on my map I'm in game.
Because you normally get it at Sanctuary 1, it looks like.
Yeah.
I've actually been there.
Okay, open the door.
Oh,
let's get out.
God. Oh, God. That... I'm looking at the comment that someone made, and I'm looking, it's like, okay. This is a comment that was made on the wiki page for Patella. The Free Pal Alliance guys worship her for some reason. It's funny because their faction is a spoof of PETA, and this pal's name starts with PETA.
Not needed. The defeated Toolhusk cannot have it. 3 locks. Well, you can't say they aren't trying.
Has any updates?
Fallen left their dirty fingerprints all over this door. What are they doing here? Just missed them.
Get out of that pit. We must have that crystal or we'll never reach Oryx.
Definitely making me work for this escape. And I'm out.
Guardian, is that you?
We made it out.
Then the Taken King will fall. Bring me his dead son's crystal.
That's how Eris says she appreciates your sacrifice. Glad you're still alive.
Making solid progress, I think. Alright, next stop. Back to the tower. I think we might be actually be at a decent pace to get through this. So the next time we come back to this, we can head into Rise of Iron. Yeah. Though then again, once I'm able to get through with the Rise of Iron campaign, there might be a bit of a break in between that and the finale, which would be going and hitting up the Wrath of the Machine dungeon, the Wrath of the Machine raid.
I've been working on a new translation.
I almost said a slip of the tongue saying dungeon, but dungeons weren't introduced until Forsaken.
You've heard then what the crystal. Now you must bathe it in Crota's essence to get through that rupture. The Vanguard ignored my warnings, but now they seek to help. Cayde has sent for you. Humor him. Oryx has come for us.
Yep, I got a little set of power up, so it was short on weapon parts. A little trip to Banshee will fix that.
Light like hers every day.
I can use one of those exotic shards to give the Telesto a boost.
Look, Eris has a nice smile, but obviously she doesn't care if you live. Well, we can't let Oryx find you again. If you're gonna steal Crota's soul, you need some real cloaking tech. I'll be right here. Don't feel bad for me. Go out there and...
This is the place.
Yeah, they're good. Move them up the ladder.
But we must think of ourselves.
Hold still, James. Lucky for you, you know what you need.
Alright. I am definitely enjoying that I'm finally getting armor that's getting close to that 380 power rating. Armor and weapons, I should say. Just a smidge more, and I can finally start getting past that. Because I definitely want to, when it's time to actually hit the Wrath of the Machine raid, assuming I can get a party together. I actually want to be at a light level that's enough to where I can actually realistically contribute and not just be carried. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of excited about the possibility of being able to actually finally experience that raid, even if it's just once.
Oh, don't worry about her, Guardian. She's still mad about what you did to her ship. We need cloaking tech to slip past the Taken, and the Warmind bunker's got the code we need.
After all this time, how can we be sure Rasputin has the code?
I already stole it once. Used my last copy making that stealth drive you blew up. That it was getting old anyway.
Okay, now to head over, get this code, and hope we don't piss off Rasputin too much.
Rasputin.
I haven't had much luck breaching Rasputin's security.
You got the same bypass frequency that got me inside.
He will protect his domain.
More interdimensional goo. The Taken are here.
What? Not possible. We sealed the complex after the Omnigul breach.
Cade, look at this.
Oh, that does look bad. Okay, so if you see him, just shoot him. How do they even get in there?
The Taken are not bound by terrestrial constraints.
Yeah, I'll bet they'll be constrained by terrestrial bullets.
I can't believe the Taken can track us so easily. Oryx really does hate us.
Which is exactly why we're here. We need those cloaking codes.
Okay.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
do my best to make every last one of them go pop.
Rasputin. Well, there's a joke there somewhere.
These crypto systems follow no logic I understand. I'm not sure if it can be
Yeah,
modified
no
to
bomb
work on a guard.
and chain lightning may be fantastic supers, but it's just so effective and so intoxicating about all the
Return to the moon.
grenades.
Steal Crota's soul.
Yep, right. Progress is going smoothly.
Okay, you've got the crystal. All you have to do now is fill it with Crota's soul. The Hive are in the middle of some kind of funeral, so...
Not a funeral. A death ceremony. Crota's essence is being prepared for the next realm.
Right. So when you get to this funeral, Oryx will be watching close. Use Rasputin's cloak to slip past the Taken. Find Crota's soul, wrap it up, and get out.
Yeah. I mean, sounds straightforward enough. A snatch and grab.
Where exactly are we headed?
When the Death Singers begin their song, you'll know we are close.
What she's trying to say is that she doesn't know. Don't worry, I'll keep my ear to the ground.
And I will try not to step on his head.
Yeah. Yeah, after running as much Crota's End as I have recently in D2, it feels a fair bit darker here back in D1 than it does in the reprise version.
Stay out of sight. We need you back alive. You have the frequency ghost?
And your modifications. We'll be ready.
Then move quietly and unseen, like death.
Let's hope this works. Cloaking.
Warp this all the way to the ear you
see me?
encounter area. Oh wait, never mind. We're at the bridge.
Keep your distance. They can't see you, but they can still smell you. Eris can replace her ship. We can't replace you.
Cross the chasm, enter their world.
So gotta do a sneaky. goody.
A Tumask. Careful. We've still got to avoid them. I hope they can't see this thing.
Gotta work a way around it, extending the bridge. That was close.
I think they heard that.
The Death Singers. They are preparing Crota's soul for the next realm. Follow their cry. It was just as this when I walked in the dark. Their wretched songs in the wind as Ariana fell. Reach Crota's tomb and take what remains of his soul.
I'm back.
There are a lot of tombs here. How do we find Crota's?
Okay, what you doing now?
Sneaking through the Crota's end raid area to steal Crota's soul, so I can travel and beat the crap out of his father.
That's a mode.
Back up. Come on, turn around, go back. That's right, step lively. You're asking where's Crota's soul. I mean, it seems pretty obvious.
I think we found it.
Now, let the crystal drink deep from Crota's death essence.
It's working. How much do we need to pass as an ascended hive?
Only a taste, but steal all you can.
Something's wrong. We're exposed. Lock for transmat. Get out of there. We must have Crota's soul. They've got enough. Lock for transmat, Ghost. I can't. Everything is corrupted. I can't connect. Stay alive. We've got to make it back.
Stay alive, huh?
don't know the derivation or its meaning. To me it says, you're going the wrong way. But as usual, I'm just following you.
Guardian, come with me. It was the best I could do with so little time.
You pulled us out.
One
done,
of
Eris.
Tolman's tricks. There is nothing I fear more than the dark, but I will not lose another guardian. You've imprisoned the last whisper of Crota's soul. It is left to you now. Find Oryx on Dreadnought. Destroy him.
It's a dimensional lock. As long as the turbine is stationary, this place and everything in it exist in only one realm. This must be how Oryx moves between dimensions.
All right. That's done. If I'm not mistaken, all that's left is to go track down and fight Oryx. Regicide. Time to lay low with the Taken King.
All this was set in motion long ago. He calls out, and the darkness answers.
Okay. Creepy sidekick? Check. Roguish commander? Check. And then we have the Guardian, my greatest success story. I'd say we're ready to get this done.
Push back the dark. End it.
She's right, Guardian. There's no doubt in my mind this could possibly work. Now, get to that rupture.
Working on it, Cade.
Okay, that's where the rupture should be.
Get it open. Once you're through, send your coordinates. We'll lock down your signal and deploy reinforcements.
sense the soul you hold. You are ascendant. The rupture can sense the soul.
We're going to have to finish this on our own. My scans are returning nothing. We're definitely somewhere, but no sign of Oryx.
No sign of Oryx. Yet, Ghost. He'll be around soon enough.
Well, now we know we have his attention. Bye, Oryx.
How nice of you to open the door for us, Oryx.
You are the last hope of the light. I have taken entire worlds. You are not worthy to face me.
You totally saw that. Oh, bringing back both of those guys right in front of me. Are you trying to hit me with a big, heavy thing? Aw, isn't that cute? No smashy for you.
Huh. Well, I guess we're worthy now. It was open from the other side. I can't promise it leads to Oryx, but there's definitely something bad waiting.
Only Tolvin glimpsed the Ascendant Realm. He spoke of terrors beyond understanding. Some you defeat, some you become.
Stick with the first one, Guardian.
Come for me, Warrior of Light. I will finish what Crota began.
The marking suggests this is a hive god, but I don't recognize the symbol. Nothing in the world's grave file either. The name is Nokris.
Nokris. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
There are no markings that suggest a carving tool. They were assembled and crafted through some kind of hive spell. I think this one represents Crota. It's Oryx.
Well,
These statues, everything here was created before Earth was formed. I wonder how many worlds Oryx has taken.
At last, I will have vengeance.
Yeah, you can tell yourself that.
Traveler's Light cannot reach you here. What you call darkness is the end of your evolution.
I wonder, with you calling the darkness the end of evolution, have you at all glimpsed the witness, Oryx? I shall defeat you with the Callisto. And, of course, all the remains.
Is a gift that I will set you free.
Oh, trying to take me, huh?
Ah, so this is the actual, like, Kingsfall raid, right?
Nope, this is just the final mission in the campaign.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's reminding me of aspects of that raid.
Yep. I mean, yeah, remember, we're dealing with a hive god. So, in order to kill a hive god for good the traditional way, first you have to kill him once in the outside.
Okay, so the actual raid is doing the mine.
Yeah, killing him in his throne world.
Oh.
Come on!
Yep. So no wonder this is reminding me of the actual raid. Raid is probably emulating a lot of this.
Come on, come on, come on! Thank you for the dance, Your Majesty. That was the campaign for the Taken King.
Nice.
My queen. You were right. The Guardian was the key. For the first time, the whispers are silent. It is done. I have accepted my fate. I will not fail.
I'm guessing that's that lady you mentioned that's also Hive Lord thing?
That would be Eris Morn.
Okay, she's the one involved in one of the later campaigns.
Yeah,
correct?
She's pretty much one of the ones we have as our go-to anytime the Hive gets involved.
Gotcha.
Alright, So all that's left is to go and talk to Eris real quick.
Kind of funny this all took place over by Saturn, given that our own Saturn is being a little bit wonky at the moment.
Hmm.
If you had a communication pending from
Their most private. For the dead. For all those lost. Thank you.
Oh, you get a ghost skin by the looks of it?
Ghost shell. But none of these are at power for me, so...
Ah.
The Taken King defeated, but not destroyed. Stay wary.
Ooh, and what are these different stat points? What do they actually affect?
The whispers are silent
In this
again.
game, the ones you worry about is intellect, which affects the cooldown of your super, discipline,
Okay.
which affects the cooldown of your grenades, and strength, which affects the cooldown of your melee.
Okay.
Yeah, things that affect your armor, your recovery, and your agility is all taken care of inside your subclass.
Gotcha.
Because, yeah, in D1, this column here is all 3 of your grenades.
Okay.
This block here is your core abilities. Your movement thing, which in the case of Warlock is Glide, and the different modifications to your Glide. The middle one is your super, the base super itself, and modifications to the super, and the base melee, and modifications to that melee.
Okay.
This block here affects your stats and adds and has a few special things, because this first column and third column all affects your stats. So your armor, how much damage you take, recovery, how fast you get your health back, and agility, your movement speed and max jump height.
Okay.
This middle one gives you some special things, like in the case of Sunsinger, you can increase the duration of your super. You can have targets inflicted by your burn effect take more damage from all sources, and have it so when you kill enemies with Scorch, it generates an orb of light. And this last column here has some class modifying ones, like in the case of Sunsinger, all your grenades ignite enemies, which cost damage over time. You can aim your weapon while in midair to hold in place for a short period of time, and what I'm currently using, gain an additional grenade. So
nice.
A fair amount of customization, but this is what we had before we ultimately evolved to what we currently have in D2, the aspects and fragments.
Okay.
Yeah, and showing you the one that I just unlocked, you basically have to gain experience to unlock all these nodes.
Okay.
So yeah, with the exception of Stormcaller, because Stormcaller was the third one, you had the whole quest for it. So they started you with your first grenade, and your glide, your movement action, your super, and your melee unlocked. Because when you start the game vanilla, you used to have no abilities at all. You have to gain enough experience, which doesn't take long, to get your first ability, which is your grenade, and then work your way up and across and down.
Okay.
Alright, Kate.
Prepare the feed.
What you got
Another
to say?
beastie in the dead
Just
book.
beyond the Hellmouth.
Nice working with you, Guardian.
Yeah, he's a nice and all, but still not at
You are
power
my
level.
favorite. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Stay alert out there.
Guardian, the people of the city and the vanguard of the are in your debt.
Okay, these are not at power, but I can still boost these up. So let's take a look. We've got an auto rifle, Suros. Let's see, perfect balance, feather mag, lightweight, injection mold, and unflinching. You've got the down hand cannon. Army of one, single point sling, rifled barrel, triple tap, and underdog, and Apple of Discord, pulse rifle. A Hake armaments variety. Headseeker, feeding frenzy, snapshot, fitted stock, and reinforced barrel. I think I'll grab the pulse rifle.
As long as I am commander here, your deed today shall be remembered. I trust you.
Yeah, the fallen saber strike.
As you will.
I can cover that.
Guardian?
That after
Wish I
the
could have
fact.
gone with you.
You know, in some of the off-stream grinding.
It is
Of course.
We need to set up some beacons so the Vanguard can patrol the Dreadnought.
Yeah, and the little bit of busy work to open up the Dreadnought as a patrollable area.
Isn't fun for you, anyway.
Okay.
See you on the comms. Alright, stay alert.
Yes,
And
Guardian.
what do you have for me, Ikora?
Oryx is dead, Guardian. But the universe, in its beautiful complexity, spins on. We have received a message from the most unlikely of places. The Vault of Glass.
A mission taking involving taking
Carry
way into the
the
Vault of Glass. I might just cover that one off stream, since the main goal was to get through the main campaign.
Makes sense.
Because yeah, right now we have now finished the Taken King, which means next time we come back to Destiny 1, we can finally we can finally go into what I've been waiting for, the one expansion that I missed. It's time. It will be time to finally dive into Rise of Iron, and see the assault of Siva.
Ooh.
So yeah. So yeah, with that, I think this is a good spot to wrap things up, because yep, Taken King's been defeated, and yeah, after this, the fire team would head over to the King's Fall raid in order to go and put him down for good.
Yeah.
But I mean, heck, anyone who has watched me streaming has already seen me kind of run through King's Fall when I went through a Sherpa learning run with the reprised version in D2 a while back.
Mm-hmm.
The infamous stream were the meme about MT needing to make a sandwich when it first started. For context, in the middle of the stream, once we got to the, as some folks tend to colloquially refer to it as, the dick wall, you'll understand why if you ever get to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as soon as we got there, MT said he needed to take a break. He needed to take a break to go and make a sandwich. About 20 minutes later, he finally comes back, and we were just doing our best to dink around because we couldn't progress because he was stuck all the way back at the front of the wall area, and actually stayed AFK long enough for him to be auto kicked for inactivity. So ever since then, it's been a running gag in the clan about MT needing to make a sandwich. Well, right then. So, yeah, we managed to pull it off. We managed to go through the whole of the Taken King campaign.
Most indeed.
So I'm now quite looking forward to finally getting to experience Rise of Iron. I've seen so many people speak so highly of, at the very least, the Wrath of the Machine raid, and have such a strong liking of the whole thing of Siva. So, at long last, I'm finally going to be able to experience it.
Nice.
So, yeah, I am definitely looking forward to that. Then, again, the challenging part after completing the Rise of Iron campaign will be getting myself up to snuff with my power level, because, again, I want to be able to contribute to the raid if I'm able to get a party together. And then actually getting a fire team together for the Wrath of the Machine raid. I mean, I can still hold on to hope that in post final shape they will go and reprise Wrath of the Machine. But at the same time, I still want to experience it for myself, especially since, technically speaking, I have somewhat experienced most of the raids. I was never able to finish King's Fall in D1, so that D2 clear was the first time I ever actually beat the darn thing.
Nice.
But I was in a few runs that took me through the Vault of Glass and Crota's End. I mean, heck, I was even able to get the Vex Mythoclast from Vault of Glass, and I'm quite happy because I finally got that bloody thing to drop for me in D2. So I can finally use it again. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into the Catalyst run for it because the Catalyst run ran right as I was streaming. So priorities.
Of course.
But with that, let's wrap things up for now. Because
indeed,
we've got a good bit of time going for this stream and made some good progress. So yeah, if all goes according to plan, and I feel like I have to say this because of how many I've had recently, no technical difficulties. Next time we return to Destiny 1, we will be heading into Rise of Iron, and finally getting to face against Siva.
Siva. I don't know.
I'll explain what I do know after to you guys after stream.
No worries.
But for now,
I just imagine it's Sunu on a throne somewhere.
All hail me.
Not even close.
I mean, there is a video that I shared with Nickname that was basically something that says, "That is Suno right there."
Anywho, let's get some thanks going out there. Gotta give thanks to everyone who came by to join the call. It's always wonderful to have good company. Scorpio, Carl, Nickname, Orsk, and Stormy, even though she had to hop out a bit earlier in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, we've got... we got 500 bits from Carl. We've got Zex Xenon, a new follow. Got that sub bomb from Carl.
Mm-hmm.
And Carl resubbing at tier 2 for 42 months.
Ooh, tier 2. Nice.
Ay, ay, ay. I just... Again, part of it is just... Well, the whole long-term resub thing, for one. The fact that it's been going for... That I've been doing this for that long. Yeah. Kind of hard to process all that when you're in the kind of... You know, trying to focus on the streaming, trying to be as engaging as you can, and, you know, not dying with Hive and Taken trying to shoot your ass.
Nice indeed.
And of course, thank you to everyone who came by to watch the stream. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And so, until next time, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.